There are people out there who love me automatically because of my last name, a lot of people out there who hate me automatically because of my last name. My challenge is to remember that, as wrong as the people who hate me automatically because of my last name are, the people who love me automatically because of that last name are still no righter than those who hate me. And my challenge is to have people get to know me, and that's how you end the divisiveness. When the imaginary being that you've created in your head as an identity of that person collides with the actual reality of someone who is authentic and well-meaning and skilled in the art of bringing people together and finding common grounds rather than highlighting differences. I am someone who, yes, I work hard for my salary, but I also have money that works for me. Not as much as people think, but I do have money that works for me. So no, I think I'm luckier than most middle-class Canadians. I'm slightly above the middle class. But that question was actually brought up to me many times when I announced that I wanted to run in Papineau, which is one of the most socially and economically disadvantaged ridings in Quebec, if not in the country. And my answer is always, well, listen, I have been incredibly lucky in my life. I've been given great opportunities. The most important thing for me is to put what I've received in the service of people who haven't been as lucky as I have through random chance and opportunities that I've received. So for me, it's the old question, well, can a man really defend women's issues? Can someone who's not a visible minority actually stand up for visible minorities? It's that whole question, and for me it always falls back to values and priorities and a capacity to listen, to learn, and to represent people well, and that for me is at the center. I'm not an advocate. I'm a citizen. A citizen is more than someone who just pays taxes or obeys the law or votes every now and then. A citizen is someone who is aware that there is a larger world and a bigger world around them that they have to serve, a community that they are part of that they can and therefore must affect with their choices. And I'm someone who's received a lot of opportunities to serve. And therefore I'm trying to do right by it. I'm worried about jobs. I'm worried about the middle class prosperity. I'm worried about the fact that the middle class Canadians haven't had a raise in 30 years. The economy has grown by 100%. The middle class median income has grown by 13% over the past 30 years. That's what I'm worried about. But the way we get there to deal with it is not by playing divisive games. It's by pulling ourselves together. People will look at me however they like. If they're just looking at me, though, they're not getting the whole story. It's when they listen to me. It's when they engage with me, when they understand what it is that I'm doing, what I've devoted my life to. Whether it was as a high school teacher or an environmental activist or fighting for Katimavik or helping out causes across the country by talking about various issues, or now in politics through service. I mean, this is what my life is about, is trying to do right by the country that has given me so much. People will choose to be cynical about that. That's fine. But from my experience, those people inevitably are a very small but vocal minority.